There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow dip down below, my bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Da 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 da.
What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? Early in the morning, put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Early in the morning, way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Way hey up she rises. Early in the morning.
Oh, the wind was foul and the sea ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Cape Cod ships ain't got no sails. Haul away, haul away. They'd all blown off in the northeast gales, and we're bound away for Australia.
So heave her up, my bully, bully boys. Haul away, haul away. Heave her up and don't you make a noise, and we're bound away for Australia.
Santiana gained a day away, Santiana. Now pull the yarn up the west, they say, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico.
She's a fast clipper ship and a bully good crew. Away, Santiana. And an old salty yank for a captain too, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico.
Santiana fought for gold. Away, Santiana. Around Cape Horn through the ice and snow, along the plains of Mexico. Well, heave her up and away we'll go. Away, Santiana. Heave her up and away we'll go, along the plains of Mexico. So leave her, Johnny, up we'll go. The drunken sailor, wellerman, whaler, bound away for Mexico.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Six Questions with Alana. That's me. And with us today, we have one of our student choreographers, Kazuma. Hi.
Hi, I'm Kazuma.
Let's talk about the piece that you did for spring. Can you tell us the inspiration for your piece?
So my piece is gonna be its title is called Yo-Ho, which means that was a hip hop piece, and then the concept it's like a pirate. It's kind of same like a story about like a Pirates of Caribbean of Disney, which is and then I just make my own like a choreography, and then it's kind of like a cartoon character to
Mhm.
each cast, and then yeah, it's kind of be like it's really like an entertainer, like an
Mhm.
entertainment
Yes.
performance, and then yeah, and then dancers, costume is there's a captain, chef, like a bunch of them, they each character, and then yeah, that's really fun for that.
It was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you go about picking this music and the costumes and making that video that was with it? Kind
Yeah.
of, how did you decide to do all this?
When I start this piece, I'm actually found like a music first,
Mm,
like it's a music from TikTok that actually
yeah.
like a social media song, and then and I when I listened to that music, I was like, oh, that's gonna be fun because I would when I make a piece like I would like to make it like a really fun
Mhm.
for that you know, like I understand like someone's do like a modern class and more like a floor, um it mean it takes more like a sadness or you know,
Mhm.
but I want to make it something like a really fun like
Yeah.
a entertainment,
Yes.
so that's what I would like to make like a yeah, like a pirate, and also I used to projection.
Hmm.
And then my friends Nathan Waters, he's working so hard to like a projection, so he helps me a lot of like a projection, more detail, and then
Hmm.
music timing as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really fun with it. And then when I make a choreography, it's hip hop,
Mhm.
and then also like I would like to make a more overacting like as a cartoon character then, which means
Yeah.
that they reacting over and over, which means and at the same time that they're gonna be performance
Hmm.
that. So it's really fun. And then yeah, I just like yeah, it's really fun for the piece.
It was really fun. It
Yeah,
was really fun to watch.
yeah.
Um, how did you use, because you had a really big cast.
Hmm.
So how did you use your dancers' different experience levels? Because everyone has a different background.
Yes, each person has a different level of dance experience.
Hmm.
So yeah, someone's have done like a hip hop dance many years, but and also other person like I've never done before the hip hop.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of like struggling by myself, like how I teaching like a more I don't know like a more advanced or like a
Mm.
intermediate, like a beginner, you know. But for my like a main concept of that when I teaching that it's kind of like a be fun and then be comfortable.
Hmm.
So that's what I and also I would like to push them up like
Yeah.
more build up like even though like it doesn't matter for like a year have the experience you've never done before.
Hmm.
Which means like a I would like to say like I would like to communicate with my passion like what I want to do that.
Yeah.
And also, yeah, and then everyone's listening to me, and then they trying to do the best, and then
Hmm.
as a detail. So that's why I appreciate it for dancers, and then they really, really hard working with me,
Yeah.
and then yeah, and then when I made that piece, I was like, yeah, oh, this is cool
Yeah.
because everyone's love it, and also I used for the box and also flag as well.
Yeah.
So I never used that before, like any tools. So that was a great experience for me. Like
Hmm.
how like a switch and then like a move to the box,
Yeah.
like transition part of it. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. And then
Yeah.
I was stuck many times and then yeah. But sometimes I just stuck in and then my mentor is like Michel.
Hmm.
So he told me many advice like a more formation and also like a more detail about like a for performance.
Hmm.
So yeah, he helps me a lot, and then I try to do yeah. that's what I make it for the piece for them. So that's really fun, and everyone's love it.
Yeah, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did great with such a diverse cast.
Thank you.
You kind of touched on this, so you've never used props before.
Yes.
So that was kind of out of your comfort zone. How was that learning process for you, having to learn how to use them?
It's actually really fun because yeah, I use the box and then like I don't know, like because for the projection, it's kind of like I make it for like a ship, like
Yeah.
a pirate's ship. And then for the whole stage, it's kind of like they ride on the ship. They on the ship for like a concept. So
Yeah.
which means they use yeah, I used to like a day ride on the ship with the box and also
Mhm.
fire as well. So and then they kind of especially like a final section, like a last
Yeah.
part of like a battling with the Kraken part of it. That part is really hard for me because they perform it and also projection is everything's matching on that part.
Yeah.
So it has to be like everything's matching. So which
Mhm.
means I just needed to focus on like the timings and also their position, like a
Yeah.
spot as well, and also transition, of course. So yeah, everything's hard, but if I made it like everything's a synchronized, so that was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. I appreciate myself to be honest, and then I was not expected like how that looks cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, but maybe next if I make a choreography, I would like to do like use like any tools like any other concept.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So yeah, I will think about that. But
Yeah.
it was a really fun experience.
Good.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult part of the process for you? Rehearsals, tech week, or the performances?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's hard. Like a struggling is like I think the most like an all casted that's didn't match every single rehearsal because
Yeah.
someone's missing through every single rehearsal.
Yeah.
So which means like so that's why I took understudy
Mm-hmm.
there and then so now I just pick it an understudy for put it on the someone's like covering.
Yeah.
Uh, it's really hard because if your understudy doesn't remember the choreography and then she needs to tell the cast like a
Mm-hmm.
choreography cast, which means um I mean she has to respond to do tell for like a really detail what am
Yeah.
I thinking then. So that's really hard. And then next rehearsal and then she still don't get it. So which means like I just struggle by myself like because I'm
Yeah.
teaching it exactly, but she didn't get though. So that's why like and then I just teaching the whole thing again
Yeah.
when
It's
she
hard.
doing the rehearsal. So that's why I was just struggling like everyone's not getting to that. But I think the last two rehearsals that everyone's getting the last two rehearsal.
Mhm.
So it means like I just push them up like
Yeah.
to practice and they can repeat again. And also I was teaching them like to listen to the lyrics because
Mm-hmm.
I will make a when I make a choreography, I just I want to match it for like the lyrics and also tempo as well.
Of course.
So that's
Yeah.
why and then each person doesn't get like a lyrics. Like some wants to get rhythm, but
Mhm.
other persons doesn't get it.
Yeah.
So that's why I just needed to count. I
Yeah.
just counted it every single time, and also the lyrics I was as well.
Yeah.
The like some like a words like a and then that words each words kind of be like a each choreography.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I was struggling to explain like how to like a teaching choreography
Yeah.
with the lyrics and also tempo as well. So that's gonna be really hard for it, but
Mhm.
yeah, again, they love it.
Yeah, they did
I
it.
guess.
They did a great job.
So, and then and then on the show, like on the show days, I just
Mhm.
say like just like a I mean, like you have to focus on a choreography, but just be fun. So
Mhm.
like, don't worry about like we learned during the rehearsal, like
Yeah.
one teaching it. Just forget about it. Just be on the stage and just fun.
Yeah.
If they think about like a choreography, the more in their mind, that's gonna be stuck.
Yeah.
So yeah, just be fun. If you lose it, just keep going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Just fake it.
So just keep it up.
Yeah, just still be a pirate.
Yeah, just keep it so that.
They
So
did
yeah,
such a great job. They
yeah,
really did. It was
yeah,
a
yeah,
really
yeah.
fun piece to
Yeah.
watch.
I think we help each other, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, that's great. I love that. Do you have anything that you would like to say to any potential student choreographers who want to come to Irvine Valley College?
Uh, yeah, for me, I think it student choreographer this time 3 times. Yeah, I think the 3 times
Mm-hmm.
because I'm done solo and also duet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's a four.
Fourth,
The
yeah.
first time is I just make a small group
Mm-hmm.
of the hip hop. So yeah, so I'm just done many times as a student choreographer, but for me this is like a great experience, like a because I like to make a choreography by myself, and then
Yeah.
I would like to tell like a dancer like a how I want to do make a piece, which means like I need to show them my passion and also dance style, and then I just want to tell them like to understand like
Mm.
just be fun during the piece. I know it's really hard working, and then of course we have a lot of messed up during the rehearsal, but which means like that's why we have to help each other and then love
Mm-hmm.
each other, and then you know so that's kind of be like if like a student, if you want to be the student choreographer, I think you should um understand like what do you want to do that to
Mm.
the dancers, and then you should tell them like a more passionate, of course, and then and also concept, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
then if they don't get a concept or story of that, I don't think they don't get it, and then yeah, I think I know it's a lot of things, but um yeah, I think it's gonna be fun for me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think it's more like a challenging
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not easy, but it's fun.
yeah, it's a totally different like a dancer and also choreographer
Mhm.
between a dancer and a choreographer. So maybe if you want to try the choreographer, I think yeah, I think you think a lot of things, you know. Yeah, because you have to figure out like the music and the formation, the
Mhm.
choreography too, and then yeah, yeah, and also lighting stuff as
Yeah.
well.
It's a lot of work, but you
There's
get
a
a good
lot.
reward at the end,
Yeah,
getting to
yeah,
see your piece. Yeah.
mhm, yeah. But it's hard, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, Kazuma, those are our 6 questions. Thank you so much for joining
All right,
me.
thank you very
And we
much,
hope everyone
Alana.
enjoys Yo Ho.
Yep. Yo ho.